Hollywood Cemetery here in Richmond, Virginia, a place that's notorious for its history as well as scary stories. Hi, I'm Ray Cabana and welcome to Nerdy Cabana. Today we have a very special episode because it's our very first Halloween video in Nerdy Cabana. So for those of you who are new and like what you see, hit the like button, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button in order for you to get more videos like this. If some of you that are watching right now are coming back to the channel to see this video, thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me, guys. Because it is Halloween month, today I'm going to be dedicating my video to a franchise that Nintendo created that I really adore. I am of course talking about Luigi's Mansion. And as a special treat, by the end of this video, I'm going to tell you guys about my favorite story from the Hollywood Cemetery, and that is the Richmond Vampire. But without any further ado, let's start talking on why Luigi's Mansion is a great franchise for you to check out if you still haven't. Luigi's Mansion is a franchise that finally gave the opportunity to Mario's younger brother to be in the spotlight. The very first game was released back in November 18, 2001 as a launch title for Nintendo's platform, the GameCube. There are other games out there that Luigi is also a main protagonist, like Mario is Missing, which a lot of us are not really big fans of, and New Super Luigi U, which is an extension to New Super Mario Bros. U, so it's more of a Mario game. But what is it about Luigi's Mansion that makes the franchise so special, besides the fact that Luigi is the main protagonist? Well, there's plenty of things. For starters, Luigi's Mansion introduces a new genre in the world of Nintendo. Its gameplay combines puzzles, mystery, and even action. The thrill of going to a new area of the mansion always gets my heart pumping, and the success of solving a mystery always gives me a sense of satisfaction. Luigi also carries the Poltergust 3000, which is the vacuum that he utilizes in order to suck ghosts. This vacuum is provided by Professor Egad, which was a newly introduced character at the time. Along with the Poltergust 3000, Luigi also carries a flashlight that is utilized in order to stun ghosts. Once a ghost is stunned, we get the opportunity of being able to suck them through the vacuum. The main mission on Luigi's Mansion is to find your missing brother, Mario, and you will be able to rescue him once you defeat the last boss of the game, which is King Boo. Another great thing about Luigi's Mansion is that we finally got to see how Luigi behaved into these type of environments. Now, it's always been portrayed in different sort of medias that Luigi is the scary one while Mario is a courageous one, especially on the Super Mario cartoon. But I feel that Luigi's Mansion was the first time that Nintendo embraced the idea, which kind of makes me wonder, did Nintendo inspire the idea of Luigi acting like this because of the cartoon?
Are you guys sure this thing will hold all of us?
I guess we'll never know. Luigi's Mansion is a game that in my opinion everybody should check out. Since the 3DS install base is much bigger than the GameCube, and I also do believe that everybody should check out Luigi's Mansion, I do not disagree with the idea of Nintendo releasing Luigi's Mansion for the Nintendo 3DS. But the 3DS also got another Luigi's Mansion game, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which is also known as Luigi's Mansion 2 in Japan. Gameplay-wise, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is a much more superior title. However, there were some elements that were missing from the first Luigi's Mansion, like the portrait ghost, for example. Portrait ghosts were very loved because of the personality that each one of them had. A new element that Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon introduced is the multiple mansions, which unfortunately is not very appreciated, because according to some fans, it kills what Luigi's Mansion should be. In the latest Nintendo Direct, we got a confirmation that Luigi's Mansion 3 is going to be releasing in 2019 on the Nintendo Switch. And I have to say, with a little bit of what we saw, Luigi's Mansion has never looked better. So I hope that Nintendo accepts fans' request and make this the best game out of the franchise. With all that being said about Luigi's Mansion, let's take a look at our Nintendo Switch Game of the Week. Months ago, we had an indie direct in which a lot of indie games that were coming to the Nintendo Switch were revealed. And there was a certain title that was announced by the end of this direct that a lot of people overlooked. That game is called Into the Bridge. I didn't know much about this game at the time, so I decided to go ahead and download it when the Nindies Direct was over. And I don't regret any single cent that I've spent on this game. While everybody was being angry about the fact that there were too many Nindies coming to the Nintendo Switch, I was happy playing this amazing strategy RPG. So So for those of you out there who like strategy games, Into the Breach should be a game that you should keep in your collection. Go to the Nintendo eShop and download it right now. Also, my friend Coloco did a review on Into the Breach as well, so you should go and check that out. Because it is the month of Halloween, I thought I would share a story that I really like. I am of course talking about the Richmond Vampire. What is the Richmond Vampire? Well, it is a creature that a lot of locals claim that they have seen. But how did the legend start? Well, back in the 1920s, there was a famous tunnel called the Churchill Tunnel. The tunnel collapsed in a locomotive, killing people and even burying them alive. One day, administrators and people that were looking for survivors saw a very well-built man, blood in his mouth and blood in his chest, run away. This man that at that very moment was baptized as the Richmond Vampire ran to the Hollywood Cemetery and hide in the mausoleum that reads W.W. Poole 1913. And that's where a lot of people say that he's been sleeping all this time. Every night he supposedly comes out to eat. As you can see right now, I am standing right in front of the W.W. Poole 1913 mausoleum. I don't have any footage, and I even got close to it and said, "Hey vampire, can you please come out? I want to interview you." But nobody came out. It is said that if you get close to it, you can actually hear noises. I myself didn't hear anything. But people say that it's mostly when it gets dark. But how am I going to be able to know if that's true or not? At the end of the day, the cemetery closes at 4:30. So I don't have the opportunity of being there when it's dark unless I sneak in. But I'm not planning to do that. I would rather not run the risk, although I feel that I ran through a lot of risk by me getting too close to it. Anyways guys, I thought I would share this story as a form of treat because we are in Halloween and we gotta get our Halloween spirit up. Right now I'm feeling a little bit sick, but you know what? That didn't stop me from releasing this video. So I really appreciate those of you who are watching it, all of your support. We just reached 100 subscribers, so I really am looking forward to get more of you guys in. Thank you so much for watching this video guys, and have a blessed one.